This video is brought to you by Roll for Combat, an official Paizo actual play podcast. Join Acheron, Hap, Alhara, Riley, Darius, and the entire Circus of Wayward Wonders as they save the Starstone Isles from the dreaded extinction curse. Listen now to 3-Ring Adventure at rollforcombat.com. Hey everybody, Dave here with another Pathfinder rule reminder for you, and today we are talking about the Assurance feat. Assurance is a feat that you can take at first level, and when you take it, you associate it with any skill that you have trained proficiency in, and what this feat allows you to do is you can choose, instead of rolling skill checks like you normally do with 1d20 plus your total bonus applied to it, you can instead choose to skip past the phase of rolling the check and instead go straight to the results phase of that challenge using your assurance value, and your assurance value is 10 plus your proficiency bonus for that skill. So when you use assurance, you do not get to add your ability modifier to that total, and that's one of the reasons why some people do not like the assurance feat. When you choose to roll an athletics check, you would roll 1d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength bonus as well. If you have assurance athletics and decide to use that assurance, you would instead get a 10 plus your proficiency bonus, no strength modifier added to that, but the benefit is you skip right past the whole phase of rolling the check and you go straight to the results, which is again that guarantee number of 10 plus your proficiency modifier. So here is the main reason why I'm bringing all of this up, because there is one area that a lot of people either misunderstand or overlook about the way that assurance works, and that is the parenthetical that's included in the description of the assurance feat. You do not modify that total with any other modifiers. It's just 10 plus your proficiency bonus. You do not modify it further with any other penalties, bonuses, other modifiers, nothing. So what that means is whatever your assurance value is, that is the result of the check. And the reason why this is important is it means, say you're frightened 3. Normally when you are suffering from the frightened condition, you suffer a penalty to all of your checks. If you are frightened 3, you would suffer a -3 penalty to all of the checks you roll. But if you have assurance, you do not suffer that penalty, because assurance gives you the final result. You skip past anything that would modify that assurance or would modify that skill check, because you're not making a check, you're going straight to the result. So one place where this is really important is with the multiple attack penalty. Players are often looking for things to do with their third action in a turn other than attacking with it, because if they've already attacked twice, then that third attack usually has a -10 penalty to that attack. Well, if you have assurance athletics, then on that third action, you can perform any of those little combat maneuvers associated with the athletic skill, like shoving someone or tripping someone, and not suffer the multiple attack penalty. Now, normally tripping someone, you would suffer the multiple attack penalty because it has the attack trait. But here's the thing, multiple attack penalties go against checks. When you use assurance, you are not rolling a check. You're skipping past that, going straight to the final result, which, per the parenthetical in that feat description, is not further modified by anything. So if you were a swashbuckler and you attack with your first action in the turn, and then you attack again, you suffer the multiple attack penalty for that second action, and that second attack, and then on your third action that turn, you can choose to trip your opponent and not suffer a multiple attack penalty if you have assurance.
Let's see you try that again. That's the only move you know, mate.
Now, any penalty that would apply to the DC still counts. So if something modifies the DC, you still take that into account when using assurance. But anything that would modify the check, that would modify the roll, you ignore, because the assurance result is what it is, period. So that's it in a nutshell. When you use assurance with a skill, that is not modified by anything that would modify the skill check. It is only modified by things that would adjust your proficiency level. I'd like to thank Stephen Glicker from RollForCombat.com. He's the one who suggested this topic and also contacted developers with Paizo to confirm that everything that I've told you so far in this video is correct. This is the way that Paizo intends the assurance feat to be used. And as always, thank you very much for supporting the channel, whether that's through subscribing, clicking the like button, leaving a comment so that YouTube doesn't bury my videos. I always appreciate it when you folks do that. And of course, thank you to all of my patrons as well. And with that, thanks for watching, take care, and happy gaming!